What's up YouTube? Today I have another Outriders video for you today, and if you guessed by the thumbnail and or the background footage, we'll be going over the code of the Devastator. So, let's get started. Alright, the Devastator, the Titan subclass if you guys play Destiny. Take point and defend your allies, ground foes alike with trembling as you pass, and the Devastator, you will recover health from slaying enemies that stood too close to you. So just be really close to enemies and get kills, and you'll get a lot of kills that way. You can't get health back if you're too far away from them, essentially. Alright, the first ability is Earthquake. By releasing a shockwave, you deal 49 damage and interrupt all enemies in front of you. Now, this is exactly how it sounds. It's pretty basic. You just punch the ground and he sends a wave of dirt or earth at him, and it actually goes through panels, like, you know, the things you hide behind and walls and whatever kind of cover you are behind. It slams through that too, so you can do it from a safe range, and it does a pretty nice chunk of damage. And also, if they do get too close to you when you're behind cover and you do that slam and get a kill, you will get health back still. So it's like a nice way to get healing in a safe spot, essentially. Next up is the Golem. This ability actually allows you to fortify yourself against 65% of incoming damage for 8 seconds. This is one of those, if you really don't have any cover and you need to get a kill pretty soon, you should pop this so you can close the gap. It's essentially what that's for. Or, to be honest, you can use it to run away also. You can use it to get back to cover if you need to. But that's really it for this ability, to be honest. Not much else to say about it. Alright, next up is Gravity Leap. You leap into the air and you strike your target from above, dealing 107 damage and interrupting enemies within a small radius of the area you land in. So, you can actually interrupt with this ability, and you can actually escape from dire situation with this ability. So, what I mean is, when you pop this ability, you can fly into the air to make sure you get out of the gunfight. They can't shoot you in this state, and then land down on the enemy that's causing you the most issues. It's really fun to like kill stuff with if you want to be super aggressive, or you need to get, you know, behind all the trash mobs and you're trying to like get to the boss the quickest. But other than that, that's really it. And lastly, the Reflect Bullets. Now, the only thing we've been shot by so far are bullets, but I'm pretty sure it can reflect everything that's a projectile eventually when we get to that point. But what this does is it creates a barrier that captures all enemy projectiles, see? And accumulates damage after 10 seconds of triggering the skill, and then take that damage and reflect it back to enemies that are in front of you. This barrier is also able to protect against melee attacks by reflecting some damage back on them. This is really one of those abilities where if you're just taking too much gunfire and there's not much cover, you can use it to punish them for it. You can also use it to protect your friends if they're having a hard time finding, you know, cover too, because you are technically the tank. And it's also the flex skill. So, you know, if enemies are just bombarding you, you just think you got it, go ahead and throw them back at them and show them what they feel when it feels like they get shot with their own shit. So, how I feel about this class. This is probably the more funner class, I hate to say. Like, it's one of the funner classes I've played, and it might be because I main Titan in Destiny, so I kind of felt at home with this class. But other than that, it really felt like this is the best Outrider experience you can get out of a class so far. Now, there is one more class we have to cover, so be looking for that Wednesday or Thursday, and I'll be having that up shortly. That's the one I'm going to probably be maining in Outriders when the full game launches. But that's really it, you guys, to be honest. I hope you enjoyed the video. Okay, and that's really it. So if you guys will leave a like and subscribe and hit that notification bell if you really like these kind of videos, and if you really want to check out my Destiny stuff, go ahead and check that out. Let me know what you guys think about this class down in the comments below, what you do like about it and what you don't like about it. And that's really all. Thank you for watching. Gamer in Glasses.